Oh, I made it!
What? Oh, I fell off. God dang it. I wasn't even trying. I just got launched off.
Our teammate did it too. I'm the king of the world!
I'm following you. That's funny.
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Space Parachute coming back with another live commentary on Battlefield 3 for the PC. Today we're going to be playing Rush on Grand Bazaar with a little bit of lag there. It's okay, he's doing the moonwalk. And today's live commentary is basically going to be the assault slash medic pack. It's going to be just like a weapon rundown. All the weapons that I feel are notable, I'm going to talk about, explain them, and their pros and cons. Right here I have the FAMAS. This is actually like my favorite weapon, just in general. So that's sort of why I really was excited when they added it to the game. But it's also, I probably think it's the best gun up close, and as you can see, it actually has a decent range too if you burst fire. And because I'm using it for an up close scenario, I have the laser sight. And that really helps because sometimes you don't really have the time to zoom in, and it's really just spray and pray at that point. Oh, I was trying to revive him. I go for the KD a lot, and as I mentioned in my first video, and I tried to revive a teammate and I got killed. I think that guy's asked me to please revive him too, in the little chat. So that was a quick comment. I'll get back to that gun, and I will continue to talk about it while I switch weapons here. So yeah, the FAMAS has 900 rounds per minute fire rate. It does high damage. Well, actually, the thing about assault rifles is the damage is basically the same for every assault rifle. It has a maximum of 25 damage and a minimum of 17. That was an enemy. So what that means is it really comes down to the recoil, the magazine reload time. Personal preference matters a little bit. Like if for me, I really want to use the FAMAS, so it's sort of the gun I was going to use regardless of how good it was. But there are some pretty important factors other than damage, since damage is sort of consistently the same between the assault rifles. So for the FAMAS, that's my favorite gun up close. The AEK is also great. The F2000. Yeah, I know the name. I know the name of that gun. So those are two other really great guns. So I know a lot of people use the AEK, and that actually has that's another gun with 900 rounds per minute. Slightly long reload time. The FAMAS doesn't have that problem, but it does have more range than FAMAS, so that's sort of the upside of it. And if you're going to use a up close quarters, weapons such as the FAMAS AEK, I suggest the laser sight because you're not always going to have the chance to zoom in, as I mentioned previously. And right now, I'm not fighting so much up close quarters, so I've switched to the M416, and I use this weapon silence because I sort of use medium. I use it for like medium range, and typically I'm trying to stay down. I'm trying to fight by myself, so I like to use silence so I can just stay hidden for as long as possible. And right now in Grand Bazaar, I'm sort of like stuck here. This part of the map is actually really hard to attack on, like safely. There's almost no easy way into their base. And let's see what I can do. This is right here when I was zooming in right there. That's probably the max effective range, I would say, with the silencer. As the silencer does reduce damage a little bit at range, but I would still say it's worth having, since you're really not going to need the laser sight anyway. And just a quick note. I think a lot of people don't know this, and I actually didn't know it until like a month playing. But you can toggle the laser sight and flashlight by hitting the T key if you're playing on the PC. I'm not sure what it is on the console, but and you can also change that. You can change the key bindings. So if you don't like T, go ahead and change that. It is helpful. It really is, because the laser sight can give you away. If you're fighting at range, you don't need it on. Just go ahead and toggle it off. Especially if you've seen my last video where I used the SKS. That's considered a sniper rifle, so at a lot of ranges you're not going to use the laser sight. And I didn't actually toggle it off once because I'm a little lazy, but it is helpful. So don't underestimate it. And My team is steamrolling these guys right now. I might not die again just because I play pretty passively. I mean, I get a few kills, but you can tell I'm not just gonna go gung ho in there. Actually, right now I'm sort of on the front line, but we have the backs, you know, in corners, so it's pretty safe to move up. So M416 again, 25 damage is the maximum, 17 is the minimum. That's really consistent throughout the assault rifles. It also has a short reload time, which is nice. And I really think it's the most all-around assault rifle, which is why I use it a lot. There's really not much else to say about it. The recoil is not that much at all. The suppressor actually reduces the recoil, which is also a plus. I think I can run down here. I don't know why there's no enemies anymore. There we go. And you can see it took actually quite a bit to kill that guy. Now I'm in a bit of trouble. With 11 bullets left. Luckily, G18's suppressed. This pistol is too good if you ask me. Alright, well, I'm just going to continue on with the G18, although it's out of bounds, so I can't do that.